Abduction is a suspense thriller about an ex-war hero for whom the wars never ended. He's tormented by his experiences in Vietnam, particularly by a massacre he couldn't stop and a child he couldn't save. So he's tried to drown his memories in whiskey, a lot of whiskey over a lot of years. But when his 10-year-old granddaughter is abducted, he puts the bottle down and goes in search of her, because he knows his past has come back to haunt her. Ben Bryce, the main character, was a Green Beret soldier in Vietnam, and he was a member of a group called SOG, which stands for Studies and Observation Group, and it's a group that actually existed. And they were a covert operations group that went behind enemy lines in North Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos to rescue downed pilots and to conduct assassinations and ambushes. His leader is a legendary Green Beret major named Charles Woodrow Walker, who believed himself destined for the White House. But when their SOG team kills civilians, the major is court-martialed, and court-martialed war criminals don't get to be president. But Major Walker doesn't just fade away like old soldiers are supposed to do. He comes back with a vengeance. In the book, Ben Bryce, the main character, has a son named John. Their relationship is a complicated one. It's complicated by their past. They both are fighting their own demons. So their past took them in very different directions, and when Gracie, John's daughter, is abducted, their mutual love for her is what brings them back together and reconnects them. The FBI agent in charge of the investigation is Special Agent Eugene Devereaux. He's about Ben's age, a Vietnam veteran, but he didn't go to Vietnam to save the world. He went to survive his tour like most men did. He's now an abduction specialist with the FBI. He investigates only abductions of children by strangers, of which there are about 100 to 200 cases a year. He cares about these children and he wants to find Gracie so much it hurts. I researched this story very extensively and looked into real cases that happen in Texas where I live and other places around the country. I also studied the FBI's abduction protocol, which deals with everything from family management to media management, polygraphs, the various investigative arms of the FBI. I tried to make it so that the case as presented in the book is authentic in the way it's actually done. As a father, a lot of the scenes were very difficult to write, very intense, and very emotional for me. As the book cover says, the most terrifying thing that can happen to a parent is to have their child abducted.